Hey, it's JC14241 once again with NASCAR Thunder 2004, and in this episode of our 4th season in career mode, we're going to be completing the Shootout at Daytona International Speedway. This is our 2006 season. On Monday, we finished the 2005 season, Season 3, where we won at Homestead, getting our 14th win of the season, passing Jeff Gordon and a record for modern era of winning races within one season. And then, finally getting our first championship in this Let's Play. Will we get a second one whenever we try to win a championship starting from last place in every race? I don't know. Now, I don't get to choose where I start in this one because they don't have like qualifier or anything. I think it's going to make a start first or something. Maybe it's random. We did get like probably the most poles last season. I think that's very likely. I'm going to use this regular Bill Elliott paint scheme just because it's a special race, and we're going to save the paint scheme that I always like racing with, the red and black one for Daytona 500, one I use in most races. But from what I've seen, this contract will come to an end probably like after race 8, depending on whether or not they claim to be satisfied, even though the happiness level is going to be under 50. And just no more qualifying, even though they want us to truly qualify in order to keep the contract. But at the end of the last episode, Rusty Wallace retired, Terry Labine retired, and they weren't replaced. So we have access to their rides after this contract expires, and I really hope that we get to drive Terry Labine's car for a little while. The thing is, it probably won't last because I won't be able to, keep the happiness up at all, unless they have really good expectations, like not having qualifying or something. Let's go to chassis. I'm going to choose this one just because expedition races don't actually damage equipment, so I can use whatever one I want to. And this one's fresh, but it's got the same ratings as the one that's at 99, because I guess there's not that much of a difference. For engines, pick that one's the only one available, and then bodies, that is also the only one available. So we've got a fresh body, a fresh chassis, and then the engine is used from the last episode. Car rating of 81. I don't know I actually hope that we don't start too well, because I want to, have to pass some cars, actually have ourselves an actual race today. The shootout field consists of all pole winners from the previous NASCAR season. Each driver must take a 2-tire pit stop under the green flag during the race, and we all know that the AI don't take 2-tire pit stops ever. So we're gonna take a 4-tire pit stop with them, and I don't know if I'm gonna be doing the whole 4-tire pit stop thing or trying strategy whenever we do super speedway races throughout the actual season, just because we'll be starting at the back, and it's not easy to finish well unless you take like at least one like 2-tire pit stop or something like that, or just no tires.
Well, let's see how they'll line up for the start.
Go down the field. You're going to be starting 5th place in this race, 7 laps. Also notice this is a different regular Dodge dealer's paint scheme than the one we used at Atlanta towards the end of our last season. This is actually the 2001 version. I think I was using the 2003 regular paint scheme that Bill Elliott had whenever we went to Atlanta. So, got a pretty darn good start as far as acceleration goes. I'm still probably using the whole 25 PSI thing. And if you're looking at some of these drivers, there's no way that all of these drivers got a pole last season. I don't even know if any of these drivers might have won something. I really don't think that Jamie McMurray has won at Daytona or gotten a pole in since I started this entire career mode. So there's no reason why the hell he's in this race and starting in 2nd place. Trying to get a good run at the bottom behind Ryan Newman. Looks like Jamie McMurray's getting around on the outside. Jamie McMurray is doing good. Is he going to run like this whenever we get to the Daytona 500? Is he going to be doing it all season? Because that'd be amazing, just to see a driver randomly get good. I don't know. It'd be nice if some of these AI could improve as their career goes on. You can see a random driver just start getting better. One that was a rookie whenever he started or something. Like Greg Biffle. Imagine if he was a top 5 contender every race. That'd be fantastic. I'm having a hard time getting ground. I need to drop in behind somebody and start sharing draft. Not a gap right here just yet. There we go. Okay, well, I'm sharing draft with Jamie McMurray. He's not working with me. He's just staying to the top of the racetrack. So he's kind of letting these 2 guys get away. I don't know. What's the point of showing up at this race if you don't want to race? I can't do anything, Jamie McMurray. I mean, I was in the draft at first, but then they just freaking took off because I guess we don't have any momentum. It's almost impossible to have an independent car at Daytona in this game. You really have to work with somebody in order to make up positions. Maybe we're catching up with Ryan Newman up here. I can't tell. He seems to be dropping off a little bit. He's in the top lane. It just sucks, if we don't win this race. I've always had, a picker that can gain me positions by taking a 4-tire pit stop on pit road, though, so who knows. And plus, we're also faster entering pit road than these guys, too, so there's that. Well, I don't want to pit too early or too late because then we'll lose the draft of them, and whenever we come on the track, we'll be all by ourselves. So we just kind of want to have the draft as long as possible. This guy is going down. That's Michael Waltrip, so I'm going to pit with him. Slow it down to 70 miles an hour. And let's get our 4-tire pit stop. Golly, I was really early on braking for pit road. I was expecting it to come soon, but no. Also, did I say 25 PSI? It's actually 30. I was thinking that 25 was the max for no reason. I don't think there's any NASCAR game where the maximum tire pressure is 25 pounds per square inch. That's actually horrible, or at least that's what it sounds like to me. In any other track aside from a super speedway, 25 for a max would be okay, but at a track like this, yeah, 30 is good maximum given how the cars handle with that in mind. 16.7 pit stop, and Michael Waltrip gets out in front of me, along with Jamie McMurray, who did go in with us, and I didn't even notice that. They do tend to drive a little bit slow in getting on the track. I don't know how slow they will be, but something tells me we're probably not going to be winning the shootout this year. Yeah, we're closing in as we come down the back stretch. I'm going to drop in behind Jamie McMurray, and golly, the car is so tight. He'll try to get to the inside, then it's on to just whip back to the top again. But Jamie McMurray's committed to the bottom, which is good. Hopefully he doesn't try running the top again, which would suck. And he's going up there. It's okay in the stretches, but whenever you go in the corner and he's like, no, I want to go down, I don't want to stay up top, it just doesn't work. So as far as I'm concerned, whoever stayed out, probably Ryan Newman, I think that's who it was. Ryan Newman's probably going to lose some time, and it's going to be me, Jamie McMurray, and Michael Waltrip battling for the lead. And golly, these guys were all still packed together and everything. See, they just flat out don't try anything whenever it comes to pit straight in this game. I know that very well. But, some of these guys had some really fast pit stops. Yeah, we still got some people on pit road, so that's, I think, Kevin Harvey's the last guy right here. We're not going to be 3 wide going in to turn 3. And get underneath Jamie McMurray. Trying to take my run underneath Michael Waltrip, but once again, we just don't have enough speed. You have to have a ton of momentum to even pass somebody here. Golly, he's in the draft with Michael Waltrip on the outside. I get that he's got the draft, but still on the outside. They can do stuff that you can never do. And looks like Jamie McMurray is trying to pass Michael Waltrip. Michael Waltrip blew up. Oh, gosh. Now, you see, Michael Waltrip could have slowed down and then just freaking checked up with Jamie McMurray and me. That would have sucked. Just happened spontaneously. Doesn't really happen to us very often. We see someone blow up and just right in front of us. I'm in front of Jamie McMurray, and we can pass a bunch of these guys. Yeah, a bunch of the leaders, they didn't go down pit road until like 2 laps later. Okay, so we're passing Ricky Rudd, and yep, we're in the lead, so maybe we will win this thing. Just gotta block for the next lap or so. I was thinking about just cutting to the end, but who knows what Jamie McMurray could do, because this car apparently sucks at a super speedway still. I mean, if I build a super speedway car, specific chassis, body, and engine, then maybe it wouldn't be like this at the same rating. You know, you can have an 81 rating with generic car, but if you have 81 rating with super speedway, it's practically like a 90 generic. And that's what I found out just doing career mode in the past 10 years since I've gotten this game. Started doing it. Oh, here comes Jamie McMurray on the outside. I've got to block Ricky Rudd. Oh, we got a battle for the shootout. Holy crap! This couldn't have happened like the past 2 seasons. Come on, use that draft. And we didn't win in the second season, but the third one we did. And we did it dominantly. Got a big run, taking a turn 3. Can I actually take the lead this time? The runs haven't been enough. He doesn't have anybody drafting off of him. Golly, that freaking right front tire. Oh, he's gonna come off with a run off the corner. Oh, now Ricky Rudd's pushing him. I don't know. Oh, Jamie McMurray's gonna win this darn thing. Golly, what the hell is with them right side tires? I got 4 tires, and my right sides are just freaking dead. They're strong on the outside. They can do things that you can't do up there. They did give us $150,000 for finishing in second place, or maybe it was just for like leading laps or something. I have no idea. I was unaware that you get anything for doing something aside from winning. Yeah, I mean, last time we won the race, so of course we got money, and I think it's like $1 million or something like that, or maybe that's Charlotte. I don't know how the whole shootout thing works. All I know is the All-Star race. Anyways, thanks for watching this episode of the NASCAR Thunder 2004 Career Mode. Next week, probably on Tuesday, we're going to be starting off the season with the Daytona 500. And I mean, we finished one with it, and now we're going to be starting one with this ride. And we're going to have so many different rides throughout the season, you know that much, because we've got Terry Labonte's car available, and Rusty Ballas' car, and then there's also, I think, Mike Skinner, who retired, and I think that ride is also available. No one's been using that. I can't remember if there's any other ones that I might have forgotten. But yeah, looking forward to this season. And I think the way I'm going to do it for the Daytona 500, we're not going to do qualifying, but we're going to do the Gatorade 125 and all that stuff, because, you know, the game's not going to count it as qualifying. But for us, we kind of need it. And then we can just do the race with, like, 4-tire pit stops both times. But I think for all the other super speedway races, I'll probably have like 1 2-tire pit stop and see if it can help us have a chance to win, but not just flat out give us the win. Yeah, this whole Let's Play so contrived, right? See you next time. That's that, and episode over.